Hello, I am back again, and today I want to have a chat about perfume I've been meaning to talk about for a while. I love this one, it's beautiful. It's probably my favourite perfume from Clean Reserve, who, I don't know if you know them, but they are a really lovely, kind of like sustainable, earth-friendly, planet-friendly, just really clean, simple, natural, plucked from nature, millennial, lovely fragrance brand. I really like them. I love Citron Fig. It's beautiful. It's kind of like figgy and lemony and lovely. I also love Smoke Vetiver. They've got a really good suede oud. They've got some good ones which are themed around, I think, rain, which I like but not for me. It's a little bit too no perfume. I'm a little bit more perfume. But this one is definitely probably my favorite, if not my second favorite. Probably my favorite though. It is really good. It's very special. It's quite floral and vintagey and also quite woodsy. It is Sweetbriar and Moss. I'm already wearing it, but I'm gonna spritz a little more because, you know, why not? I swear, in lockdown I am spritzing perfume like constantly because it makes me feel happy. It lifts my spirits. Yeah, why not? Like, I wear perfume for me rather than the rest of the world, so I don't know, I think it makes me a bit sad that people are not wearing their favorite perfumes right now because we need to lift our spirits. Anyway, oh, I love this one. It's so good. Now, it's got a lot of rose notes in, which is probably the reason I love it so much. I love rose perfumes, and this is very rose-like. It's got notes of sweetbriar, moss, rose, Szechuan pepper, lychee, and it's described as a woody floral. Now, I love this one because it kind of has this real woodland vibe. It's like a wild rose in a woodland. It's quite earthy. It feels like it's got some patchouli in there. I also feel like it's got maybe some bluebells in there. There's something really pretty and woodlandy about it, like woodland. It's very like secret rosewood bush in a woodland. Do you know what I mean? It's quite enchanted is how I would think of it. It's quite soft, it's quite powdery. It's definitely got some rose in there, but it's also like it's got some iris, maybe some bluebells, some kind of like vintagey floral notes. But then it's got a very woody accord. It's almost like there's a little bit of vetiver in there. But then there's also kind of like some earthy patchouli and of course some moss, which is kind of like green and just earthy and lovely. It's just really unlike anything else I own, I think, because it does smell quite rose-like, but it's also quite... Why are people honking their horns? We're in lockdown. Did you not get the memo? Anyway, it's quite woodlandy, it's quite rose, it's quite vintagey and enchanted, and it's just really pretty and really special. And I just really love wearing it. There's something about it which is quite Disney princess. It's a little bit Snow White. I don't know why I always get that vibe, but it feels very like the squirrels. Like, I can imagine squirrels, roses, moss, sweetbriar. I don't know, just there's something about this perfume which is just so good. But like I say, the dominant notes are very much more rose, very earthy. There's definitely a dryness of vetiver in there. There's definitely a lot of rose. There's definitely a lot of like vintage florals, which I love. And yeah, it's just a rose perfume like no other. It's so pretty. I love it. I think it's really special. A lot of the other rose fragrances I wear are very like opulent and in your face and quite like oudy and saffrony and more luxy. This is more humble. There's something a little bit humble about it, but in the best possible way. And it is just like very powdery, very pretty, very unique, which is why I love it so much. You can combine it with other fragrances from the collection. Like, you can combine it with suede oud to kind of get a little bit more of that oomph. You can also combine it with the smoked vetiver, which I think would add to the greenness of it, but to be honest, I really think this perfume is pretty close to perfect on its own. I don't think it needs to be combined with anything, but if you do want to give it a little extra, maybe long-lasting depth and a little bit more complexity, then you could combine it with that. But honestly, I don't think you need it. The rose is gorgeous, the vintage florals are gorgeous, and that like earthy woodlandness is just really, really, really special. Yeah, that's kind of my video. I love Clean Reserve. I think they're a really wonderful fragrance brand. If you don't know them, you can buy them on Feel Unique, Space NK, and I want to say Harvey Nichols. I might be wrong. That's just what I remember. I may be wrong. And of course from Clean Reserve themselves. Anyway, that's my video. When lockdown is over, if you don't know this brand already, go into one of their stores, go into one of their stockists, have a sniff around, try this one, try the Spider Dude, try the Citron Fake is gorgeous, and try the vetiver as well. And if you are more of a no fragrance person, then try the Rain, because that's also really lovely, just not really my personal taste. It's a little too subtle. I'm not about that life. Anyway, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I would love to see you again. And thank you again for watching. Goodbye.